Hello, this is Lynn, and I wanted to give you guys a progress video of the dress that I just can't stop talking about. These are what was supposed to be my sleeves, and it ended up not being that, and I kind of changed them up. I wanted the dress to look like a flower among flowers. It still fit into the earned stripes line, but I wanted to be the prettiest flower in the garden, and I fell in love with this fabric from African Imports because I thought it would help me achieve that look. And at first it was supposed to be the circle skirt, which is a simple high waist bodice like in Empire waist, but instead I just went with a regular bodice that fit at the waist, but it still wasn't giving me the texture that I wanted to go with the fabric. So here is just me getting ready to pin my zipper in. I ended up finding a new zipper technique on Instagram that I wanted to try, and that's what I'm doing right here, where you cut out the bottom of your zipper and you use your edges to create a border at the end, so that when you go to sew, the bottom of the zipper won't be so bulky, but also you won't have to worry about your zipper unraveling because you're kind of using the edges as a bias of sorts, so that you can still get a clean look with your zipper without having to sew over that bulky metal space. So that's what I'm doing right here, just clearing it out and making it look pretty so that it can go into the center of my zipper. Because at first I didn't know whether or not I wanted the zipper to go all the way up. Like I was thinking about leaving a little eyelet at the top for maybe a button, but then I realized I really didn't have time for any real hand sewing, so I just went ahead and used it as a basic 20-inch zipper. So yeah, this is me doing that part of it, making sure that my zipper is in, making sure that it's all neat. I know I missed some steps. I should have had an iron at this point, but it's like, I want to say 2 a.m. in this video, so this is me just kind of working through my process. And then you'll be able to see in a moment just how I worked it out and got everything lined up and ready to go on the sewing machine. And I love this print. It's so pretty. It was very comfortable. I realized how much I really love working with cotton. So if I can help it, as many of my garments, especially for my line, as many of them as possible will be made in some form of cotton. And I love African prints. I think they're pretty. I need to do a little more research into them, but for the most part, they're some of my favorite pieces to work with. So I'm almost finished pinning, and then you'll see how I got everything laid in, along with my neckline is already done. And I think at this point the only thing I needed to do was add my zipper and my sleeves to my bodice before I attached it to my skirt. And that's what we have right here. And the way that I did the bias on itself actually helped. Once I got ready to attach both of them, I didn't have to worry about so much metal underneath my sewing machine needle, because that's never fun. And then here's my skirt. I did 2 circle skirts, and I cut them to look similar to the flowers that are on the skirt. So when I doubled them and layered them, I wanted to make sure that the skirt sat evenly, like in those dips, excuse me, where the longer pieces just sat comfortably into the pockets of the skirt. And then I realized I wanted my sleeves to look similar to the skirt. So I kind of scrapped the first set of sleeves y'all saw at the beginning. And I made a second set of sleeves to look like petals. And then here is the finished product. This is me in the dress and my little heels that my good sis gave me. And I'm just so cute. And I think everything came out really good. My skirt is so even because I just knew it was going to be high in the back and it wasn't. I'm so happy that it wasn't. But yeah, thanks so much for everything, you guys, and going on this journey with me.